My name is Cody Korn. I teach welding at Cedar Woolley High School.
Well, my name is Sean Sellers, and we are at the Meridian High School NCTA welding shop right now, and I am the welding instructor out here.
I come from an iron worker background, and I spent the last 10 years in the boat building industry, aluminum boat building in the Pacific Northwest.
Myself, I am a pipe welder and structural welder, have been for years. I've worked at various power plants, oil refineries up and down the West Coast, Alaska.
At NCTA, we have a 2.5-hour classroom period where the kids get a lot of hands-on out in the shop rather than being in the classroom for only an hour.
You learn a lot in the 2.5 hours with them every morning, but I managed to cram in not just the welding side of it, but you learn math, and I present it in a way that, like, how it relates into the industry. Like, okay, here's a handrail, right? You're gonna build this. Well, show me how much angle you're gonna need to build that. And then when they see that in a drawing, it's like, okay, now I get why math makes sense.
He instructs in such a way so that you're learning a lot about the actual science behind the metallurgy and that sort of thing before you get into the shop. So that when you're welding, you don't just, you're not just like looking at the surface, you actually know what's going on behind the metalwork, which is really fantastic. It really helps out.
So, I mean, it's a great program. I recommend it to anybody who wants to get into building stuff, and metalwork's just, it's fun. You get to melt steel together. We have a lot of fun here. We got great tools in here, great welding machines.
No, the shop is very, very specifically, or it revolves a lot around welding. It's pretty well equipped for what we have, for what we want to get done.
Yeah, it is a really impressive shop. It's the first shop I've ever been in, and yeah, it blew my socks off when I came in for the first time. All the equipment's really well maintained. Nobody really treats the equipment badly. We're all pretty good about checking each other up and making sure we clean the shop after we're done, and nobody's mistreating the equipment. And yeah, the shop's really cool though.
So I chose this program because it's integrated super well into my high school. So I'm not missing out on many classes. I'm not missing out on the high school experience either, while still getting a lot of the certifications and training, that I would be at Running Start. It's great. It's also free, which is really nice.
I really like the freedom we have and the choice of what we do in the shop. We do have set rules, like we have safety procedures and like what to do, and we have projects, but he gives us a lot of time to figure out like how we're doing it. He doesn't really just stand there watching over our shoulder. He lets us figure it out on our own, which I really appreciate. And the classwork isn't, I don't want to say it's not hard, because it is. It's intense classwork, but it's better suited for our class, I feel. It's just a really solid class for the work that we do and helping train us for going into our careers.
Any student that likes to build stuff, I grew up playing with models and Legos. If you have like to build stuff and want to have a good career with great benefits and a great retirement program doing it.
I hope to go to school. Again, I hope to continue welding and find a career in welding, doing something, working in a shop, manufacturing, or pipe fitting out in the field. But yeah, I want to go to college and get my certifications for sure, so I can further push myself. Definitely manufacturing with welding or pipe fitting.
So I'm still deciding between if I want to go to school and get my certifications or if I want to go straight into the industry. I'm hoping to be in the industry for 10, 15 years, use that to build up a large savings, get into real estate. But this is setting me up really, really well. I'm getting tons of information about different job opportunities. As we have in there right now, there's somebody talking about what we can do for her company and etc.
The welding industry has been needing some good welders. Really excited to be able to pass on my knowledge and skills and get them into a career that's going to be financially rewarding for them later on in life.
The doorway it opens up with the college credits and everything that you get to go, if you want to pursue this even further and go to a technical college, or even like an apprenticeship program through, say, the local 26 or the local 66 sheet metals workers union, or with Matrix or Brinderson or a shipyard, you'll learn a lot in here that translates right into the field. You don't go out completely green. If you like to see a completed project at the end of the day, something that you helped build and now it's installed somewhere, it's a satisfying job. I mean, I can't not recommend it to anybody.